Hey guys, this is Danae. I know that it's been a while, but I haven't forgotten about you. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about Caspa and like that whole process. Um, when you're applying to PA school, you're trying to get in. I just want to give some little quick tips and hints, and I just want to tell you guys like what I did, my stats, my personal experience, and I just want to make this quick, no more than 5 minutes. Okay, let's get to it. So, the first thing I have on my list is volunteering. I'm just looking to the side to my list. Volunteering. So, some examples of things that you can do is like I did AmeriCorps. I volunteered over 300 hours with AmeriCorps. I lived in Africa for about 2 months working in public clinics. So, those are some ideas of things that you can do. The next thing is shadowing. I spent about 70 to 80 hours shadowing a PA. I didn't shadow like any MDs or anything like that. I only shadowed PAs, and I think I did that for about 80 hours. The next thing is GPA. My GPA was a 3.5, and that was like science GPA, cumulative GPA, that was everything. The next thing was my undergraduate major. I majored in public health, so I have a BS. And then experience, I had about 2,000 hours, 1,500 hours, 1,500 to 2,000 hours as an ED tech. So I became an EMT. And then I started working in the emergency department as a tech, which was really great experience. I would say that it was such great experience that it almost spoils PA school for you. Like when people are excited for you to do something like, hey, do you want to take these staples out? Or do you want to see this lumbar puncture? And you're like, I've assisted with a million lumbar punctures. And I've taken sutures out and I've taken staples out and I know how to splint, I do EKGs, I do vitals, I know how to draw blood. Like, you're so underwhelmed when you go into clinicals just because the ED is such a broad area and you get to do so much. But anyways, that was just my experience. Also, I worked on my essay for a really long time, and I didn't put that on my list, but I worked on my essay for like 10 months. And one tip that I will tell you is I totally started that essay like after a couple of glasses of wine and like a couple, really. So, and then over the next 10 months, I really just reread it, like edited and edited and edited, and it worked for me. Some people might not need to work on it for that long. It was just something that was really important to me, and I wanted to be in PA school so badly. That's why I just like had all these words and I felt the need to get them out. And then letters of recommendation. So make sure that you're talking to the right people. I had one from a nurse manager of the ED. I had one from a PA and I had one from an MD. So it definitely, oh, and one from a professor. So you should have one that's academic. And I know that can be tough if you've been out of school for a while. And I was out of school for a year and I didn't really have so many connections with my professors. So I had taken like an extra course and I had that person write me a letter of recommendation. Nurse manager, a PA actually offered to write me a letter of recommendation just because she saw how I worked as a tech and she like appreciated my hard work and thought that I would be good for the field. And that is pretty much all I have for you guys. So just to give you an idea of what I looked like when I was about to enter PA school. I also had like phlebotomy training and other little things like that. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to tell you guys. Oh, I submitted my application very, very early. So that was one of the things. I think I submitted like it opened in April and I tried to submit before June. So I think applying early helps. And I applied to a large amount of schools. I just felt like that increased my chances of getting in, which worked for me. And I did get into PA school on the first try. And that's not to like brag or anything. I know that there are people that have to try 2 or 3 times. So those are the things that I did just to get the interview, and then getting the interview, that's a whole nother bag of worms. So anyways, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you some insight, and I am at my 5-minute mark. All right, bye.